Hey, what's up guys? It's Matt from RC Overload and welcome back. Today I'm doing just a quick general overview on the Axial Yeti. I know you guys have been asking me over and over and over again to take it out, to run it, and show it off. And I would love to do that, believe me. However, outside this window right now, I have about 3 feet of snow. And last night it just dumped another 10 inches on us, about. So it's gonna be a little while before I can get this guy out and actually having some fun. Hey, that's, it is what it is. I can't change that. So in the meantime, I've been taking my time and working on this, building it the way that I want to, and setting it all up how I have envisioned it so far. Excuse me. But I've kind of run into a few problems here and there along the way, so it's definitely taken a little bit more time to actually do this than my original anticipations. And again, that's fine because I got 3 feet of snow outside. So, probably looking at about another month or two before this whole thing is actually fully able to run outside and tear up some dirt. So, I'm going to show you guys here real quick so far what I've done since the last video. Alright? I've gone ahead and installed a few LED light units. The first one being on the WD made front bumper. Alright, this is a 1-inch RC4 drive LED light unit, okay? And it does fit perfectly into the holes that are already pre-made on the WD made front bumper. As you guys have seen before, I have installed I believe it's a 4 or 5 inch RC four-wheel drive LED light bar. I will put all the information in the description box below this video. So these two lights right here, okay, those two are actually going to be run off their own power supply. Now, I'm hoping, now this is all going to be test and trial and error because I'm not good at calculating math with voltage and whatnot. I'm just going to hook things up and see what works and what doesn't. But I have picked up this little 4-slot AA battery power pack. Okay, I can put 4 AA's in here and hopefully supply enough power to actually be able to power up these two lights. Now, these two lights aren't always going to be used, so I'm not that concerned about it. As long as they light up for a little bit of time, shoot a cool video here and there, that's all I care about. Otherwise, it's mainly just for looks. So I'm hoping that once I get those two powered up, hooked up to the Y-splitter that'll actually go into both of these, that unit will power that whole thing up. I'm hoping anyways. So I've also installed one other LED unit. Take a look. This is the Gearhead backlight setup for the Axial Yeti. It's KOH setup, I believe. Again, I'll put all the information in the description box with a link. And it hooks up pretty easily. Now it replaces the factory rear brake light housing that went back there. So it's a pretty easy install. However, I did notice I had to pull out the frame, loosen up a couple screws around here, pull out the frame to get it to sit inside, and then bolt it up. That was the only problem I ran into. So, with these two lights running off their own battery pack, this light, I wanted to actually run it off the main system, so that way it could be on all the time. However, my only concern is it does say that it may need its own BEC setup for it. I'm hoping not, because I really don't want to wire that all in. I'm kind of running out of a little bit of room here for the electronics, but if it comes down to it, then I will. So what I'm going to try to do is hook up my 3S LiPo battery pack to it, power it on, run it around a little bit, and actually see if it's going to cause any problems. If it does, then I will put a BEC setup in it, and I will actually show you guys how to do that if it comes down to it. Otherwise, I'm just hoping for the best. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm just running the wiring set up a little bit. I did this the other night, you know, running the wires down the body frame here, kind of underneath, you know, just zip tying it all along. You guys can see the zip ties right here along the sides for the different wires, okay? Looks pretty mean. Love it. And that's kind of where I've gotten so far. I haven't really done a heck of a lot. Just more trial and error and figuring out how things are going to look. Is there anything else I want to add to this so far? But my main purpose for this build was strictly to improve the overall performance of the suspension and just the overall looks of it. So I've pretty much done that. The whole entire suspension system has been replaced on this. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much all I've done so far to it. Like I said, I'm going to hook the rest of all this up at a later date. And you know, if anything else changes, then I'll make another video for you guys. But as far as it goes right now, I've just been working on the LED light setup, and once that's done, this thing should be ready to go, and we can get one heck of an awesome video. I've been working on a ton of ideas of how I'm going to film it. It's going to be kind of like a story mode setup. No, not like the Apex movie setup where I'm in it acting and whatnot. It's just, I'm going to really try to make this into as real as I can possibly make it, and engaging you guys in the video, and just hoping for the best that this whole thing comes out the way I have envisioned it. So that's that. Like I said, quick video. If you guys want to know anything more about this rig and what I've done to it and where to get parts, you can find all the information in my entire build series videos. Every video has a link to the part that I am discussing in that video, and you can click on it and go to that thing. A lot of people have asked me how much money have I put into it. I've put a lot of money into it. I don't know the number off the top of my head, plus I don't like to say how much I've spent because prices always change. I've seen some prices go up significantly, I've seen some prices go down, so it all depends on how you want to set it up, where you find your parts, and so forth. So just know that so far to get this is quite a bit of money. But it is definitely worth it. This Axial Yeti, I can't wait to take it out. This thing is just going to be an absolute beast. Now, I have come up with a name for this. I am officially calling this rig right here Home Wrecker. I don't know, I just think it fits it. So, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed, click the subscribe button. I'm going to have a ton of new videos coming out. If you like the video, like it. Feel free to comment. You got a question on the rig, comment below. I will try to do my very best at responding to the comments as quickly as possible. Alright? Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll see you next time.